classmate in university, right? The whole family is nudies one.
Huh?
Really? Legit, bro. They just take out, then they just sit around the house naked lah. Like the mother, the sister, all this. Bro, yeah, I'm serious.
Got no grandmother, right?
What's up? And welcome to our coffee shop. I'm your host, Mira Leong, and welcome to another episode of the KopiBros show presented by the Chit Podcast Network. Now, for those of you that are tuning in via YouTube or any sort of podcasting platform, hi again. Thank you so much for giving us a try, for giving us a listen. We're just a Singaporean duo that do not want to break the law. Guilty as charged. And once again, I'm joined by the judge of the Chit Chatter. I'm joined by Mr. Paul. Paul, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, sir. I'm on a reservist leave this week.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Damn.
So, it's like go back to go and learn stuff again. That's all reservist.
It's just basically do the same thing that we did last time. But maybe now they are less focused on us because it's like a low key and then we're like NS men, you know. Bro, it's like good time for me to relax, you know, catch up.
Take a mental break.
Yeah, man.
Yes, yeah. Last time, but you used to tell me that when you're in reservist, when you're in army, because you're in the navy, right? Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will like be like long time in the sea, all this, right? Like
the longest I went was like 1 month, I think.
Oh, damn. But you told me you also had a lot of fun, right? Correct.
Yeah, others we went to Taiwan for like exercise, you know.
Yeah lah. Then you also get to play Mario Kart on your Nintendo Switch.
Yeah. Because there was this exercise. The exercise is 1 week long. So for 1 week we like really go out to the like sea and like anchor there, you know.
Yeah. Correct.
So for 1 week we were just like simulating war lah, like you know how in terms of war, how the warship will be like.
Oh, okay.
And then at night they will off all the lights to simulate like, you know, stealth mode to not be seen from the other like ships lah. Maybe after the first day or second day we find loopholes. We cover the window so we can on the light all this. Yeah.
Oh, so technically you were breaking the laws of the
finding loopholes, not breaking the law.
Finding loopholes. Yeah. How was your check back in for reservice? You were telling me that it was quite a bad queue, right? I saw the video.
Yeah, man. Because there's the shuttle bus is like the last bus is at 8 o'clock.
Yeah. So
like you can see like 8:02, 8:03, everyone just like walk back to the interchange and take the public bus.
Oh damn. Yeah.
And then the queue was like, I think bro, like queuing for Coldplay.
Yeah, you sent me a video, right?
I'll send you the video, bro. Mad, yeah.
Okay, but if you looked at our thumbnail, speaking of like laws, you will know that this week we're going to be talking about the weirdest laws. And this week we're going to be looking at the wonderful little dot that is Singapore. Eventually we will make our way around the entire world because there's a lot of like weird laws that are around different continents and stuff like that. But we're going to be focused specifically in our home of Singapore. Because, you know, we got to start from home. Curious, Paul, do you have any sort of like laws that you've broken? Yeah, driving.
I had an issue with law enforcement before. No, kidding. Actually, no lah. Last time when we were young, we play like void deck soccer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so like we were playing for I think like 2 hours. So the first hour, the neighbors all like they were like shouting, "Hey, you're not supposed to play there," all that. Then like half an hour later, we hear the siren. Then we know already. So the funny thing is, right? The funny thing is we thought of running. We should get caught, right? If you run, you know. No, let's just. I said, never mind. Let's just face the music. Yeah, it's just. What can they do? I said, what can they do? Just confiscate the ball or something.
What are they doing then?
Yeah, no, nothing lah. They just tell us they take our EZ-Link cards. Then they say, "Oh, you're not supposed to play here," you know.
Yeah,
then I said, "Oh, then where are we supposed to play?"
How you say that?
Yeah, it's like if not where we play. Then we go playground. There you got kids. There we cannot play. Then another time is we went cycling at night. Yeah, and then the petrol car was behind us. Then asked us to like pull over. You know, like we did something wrong. Right? Then actually turns out it's because we never wear helmet. We never the bike don't have headlight and tail light.
Oh, okay. But must you wear fluorescent stuff also, or is that not part of the law?
No, your mandatory is helmet and the 2 lights. Oh, if you're cycling on the road, yeah. But we were just like going to go to like cycle to McDonald's for supper, that kind, you know.
Yeah, did you do the same thing and take your IC again?
Yeah, they did. They just check check where you live for this lah. At first they asked us where we going. Then we say, oh, we going King Albert Park McDonald's. Then it's like, but this is at the Pandan Valley there.
Yeah, I know.
Then it's like, what? But King Albert Park is a bit far. Then it's like, but you tell us
Not that far
where's the closest McDonald's? Yeah, where is the closest McDonald's? I think that's the closest one.
Do you have any driving sort of demerits or anything like that?
Not demerits, but I did get a warning letter though. For speeding.
For speeding, really?
Yeah, bro, really. Okay, so the funny thing is, at Clementi Avenue 6, there's this you go down you exit Clementi Avenue 6, then you go down this the tunnel, right? Yeah. So it was an empty road. Empty, like nobody. Then my friend was like, hey bro, just try the semi-automatic mode.
Oh, okay.
You know the like that, right?
Yeah.
I said, okay, I'll try lah. So I went up when you're going up that time, right? I saw the guy behind the overhead bridge like that. Then oh my god, too late. Then I look at the thing like
the speed of
101 or something. Hey, no, 101, 98 something.
Safe zone.
Yeah, then my friend was like, hey bro, I think he was there, yeah. Then I'm like, really man? I said, don't bluff, like. Then he said, bro, I saw he like that, bro. Then we like very fast, bro. I think within a few days, right, the letter come in. Yeah, not as fast as in other things, but this is like super fast, right?
Bro, damn fast. Did I tell you the story about like how I dropped Brandon off at Uncle Eric's house, like nearby?
No, I don't think.
So during this period, right, I just learned how to like drive, ma. So when you first try to drive, right, you like anywhere also go also can. Then we're like, take me. Yeah, you brother, you need a lift. You need anyone also can.
You just want to practice, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So this Brandon was at my house, but then he was going to go over to like Uncle Eric's house because Uncle Billy is there. His dad is there playing mahjong. I was driving him first off, right. Last time I stayed in the landed, the gate was open, right. I reversed and then I broke the tail light. He crashed into the gate first time. I swear I'm an okay driver now. But as in like at that time lah. So first I broke it, right. Then Brandon was like, wow bro, how's ya? Then I was like, we drive off later, then we come back. Figure out.
So with the broken tail light.
Yeah. So I drove with a broken tail light. Then after I dropped him off at Uncle Eric's house.
Like Bukit Batu there.
Yeah, okay. So I went back all the way through Hillview side, right? If you go to Bukit Panjang, you know, right, there's like a street that is like near Spruce. Last time the old Spruce.
Yeah.
4 a.m. There is a red light camera. There is like brother. I was like damn sleepy. Then I was like, okay.
You passed it lah.
I passed it. Oh, gone. Damn fast. The next day, they say, you have minus 10 points. Demerit points. Yeah.
But that time you still had your PD, that provision, what's that, the P plate?
I just passed. I just reached past the 1 year.
Because that one if P plate run late, game over, brother.
Yeah, immediate gone.
They revoke your license, yeah, for sure.
Yes, yeah. That's why even now, right, I damn scared of like the red lights. I'll drive very slow, then I'll just like, stop.
But I do realize that it's not worth it to drive fast, I feel like.
No, it's not.
Not too fast. I mean, like, even if you're late, right, or like you're going to be late, how much time can you actually save? Like maybe 1-2 minutes, right?
Yeah, 1 or 2 minutes is true. Yeah.
But it's like really not worth, yeah.
Yeah. If you're in a jam, right, it's like you also cannot really speed anywhere. Speaking of being lawful citizens, this week we're going to be looking at some of the weirdest laws in Singapore that you did not know about. Okay, so Paul, it's time to take some notes. Let's get right into the episode. All right, as previously said in the intro, we're going to be talking about some of the weirdest laws in Singapore. Now, the first law, which I was quite shocked to learn about, Paul, I'm curious, how often do you walk around your house without your shirt?
Without my shirt every single day, brother.
The deeper question, Paul, how often do you walk around the house naked?
Rarely.
Rarely, right? But got like once in a while you might.
Like, if I'm home alone, if I know I'm home alone.
So you like butt ass naked, like really like.
Like to go and take my towel, then yes you know that kind.
If your parents are around, you won't do that It's just like really.
No of course not yeah. But rarely. I would say very rarely. Yeah.
Okay, but it's interesting you say that, right? Because my wife, she was telling me before that she has a classmate in university, right? The whole family is nudies one.
Huh?
Really? Legit, bro.
Like when they are in the same house, or like when the whole family is in the house.
bro, everyone's in the same house. You can ask Jin Yong. Jin Yong knows also because Jin Yong went to the same uni as them.
Okay. So continue.
Yeah. So he was saying like they just really like the whole family like naked lor. Like they just take out, then they just sit around the house naked lah. Like the mother, the sister, all these, bro. Yeah, I'm serious. I swear.
Got no grandmother, right?
Hopefully not lah. Hopefully not.
Wow, that one gone, yeah.
Yes. But speaking of laws, right? Weird laws. Did you know that it's technically illegal to be naked in your house in public view? Do you know about this rule? Law. I'm guessing you know.
I did not. I saw it one time, but I didn't realize it until when I saw it. Yeah, lah. So it's like you're in the comfort of your own home. Why can't you walk around naked? But okay, you just sit in the public view, right?
Yeah. Okay, so like in accordance to 27A of the Miscellaneous Offences Act, right? There are two things that they include in this act. First off is that any person who appears nude in public like is considered against the law.
Like a flasher.
A flasher lah, of course. But the second one is right, is that if you're in a private place, but the private place is exposed to public view, right, it's criminally liable. If let's say you're in the house, and then your window is open, technically you're in your house. If you're naked, right, if people walk by and see that you're naked like that, right, technically you can get charged, no? Or you can get charged as an offense. Yeah. And it's not cheap at the charge. It's like a few $1,000s, you know, like about $4,000, $5,000 for being naked in your own house.
I can understand why maybe they have this law. Because if they don't have this law, people will just stand at the window and start flashing around, you know.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
And so then it can be quite traumatizing, especially if like those like pervert or those.
Yeah, and it's like, let's say a like kid walks by, then it's like they see like that, like, huh? Or like
Yeah.
The term private place is constituted on the assumption that no one has access into your home. So that's why they say a private place. Fun fact, right? In 2009, a man was fined about $3,600 for being naked in his own flat.
So multiple times or just like one time?
One time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, one time, brother. If you're gonna be walking around naked, better be careful that your windows are all like sealed shut.
But it can be half naked, like top.
Yeah, I think half naked is fine lah. I mean, like no one will really complain about like maybe a woman will be a bit.
Woman.
Another thing also is that technically, if you take a photo of the naked person, it's also a law, like against the law. Do you know what I mean?
Because you are intruding the guy's privacy.
Yes, correct. So it's like it's also can be labeled under like criminal pornography. Do you know what I mean? Like you're taking a photo, illicit photos of somebody. Yeah lah. All right. Next up, the second law. Now, Paul, can you play any instruments? Just curious.
Sadly, I don't think I can.
Okay, so you can't play a single instrument lah, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So let's say if I were to give you a guitar, and then I tell you like, hey Paul, you have to busk here for about 10 minutes. Do you think that you can do a good job?
No.
No, right? Do you think that people will find your music offensive or hard to listen to? In that case, right, Paul, you will be charged under the Statute State Act, which states that you cannot play an instrument in the public place in a manner that is caused to be an annoyance to others. So that if you perform publicly in a manner that is annoying or in a way that is offensive, right, technically you'll be charged as a nuisance in the law.
Like a public nuisance.
Yes. And this goes both ways from not just instruments. So for instance, like there are some people that they'll play guitars or whatever. There are some people that will just sing. So technically, right, if you were to sing offensive songs in public, it's also against the law. Yeah. But if you look at like those TikToks in the US, right, they always like go around and then they will like start singing nonsense. Of course, if you sing profanity or anything like that, it's of course it's against the law.
For sure. Constitutes it being annoying. Like the person that report has to say that it's annoying.
Yes. And then I think it's like
what if the guy just doesn't like the other person?
Okay lah, that's a bit different lah. I mean, like they always say what music is preferential, right? It's like
it's each to his own. You know?
If it's in a consensus where people can agree that like okay, this is like a nuisance or like it's being or it's being like offensive, like you go and sing like some Eminem song with all the F words or this like in public, then okay, the third law. Now, Paul, what is the one thing that you look forward to during National Day the most? Or even Happy New Year? Yeah.
Like fireworks?
Oh, brother. Katy Perry, you are lighting up like a firework. Do you know that it is illegal to own fireworks in Singapore?
It's like over the years, you know how strict Singapore is, right?
Yes.
So much so that you can only play that sparkle thing at most.
Yes, at most. Because, right, if you, including in this act, right, which is in 1972, right, they had this hazardous fireworks act that they implemented in Singapore, right? On top of the fact that fireworks are banned, right, sparklers, right, those like very, very
Loud
the one
and
that you, yeah. Especially if you go and see like US, right, when they celebrate like the 4th of July, this type of thing, then they always will bring around their like sparklers and stuff like that, right? Those stuff is actually banned. If you do it repeat amount of times, right, there's a tendency that you might go to jail. So it's like there's fines, and then there's also things that like, yeah, it might go off to jail. Some people might consider setting off firecrackers also as a
Chinese New Year, you know.
yeah, as part of this lah. But technically, it's yeah.
But that constitutes as like a pyrotechnic.
Yes, but it all falls under this act, which is the 1972 Hazardous Fireworks Act in Singapore. Yeah, so no firecrackers, no fireworks, no sparklers and stuff like that lah. But I mean, like, it's also how to say before 1972, right? Like, our parents always say like, oh, hey, I used to play like firecrackers during Chinese New Year.
Firecracker, yeah. That's right.
Last time you also have the small sparkler. Like,
oh yeah, you know, speaking of this, right? You know, last time me and my friends outside ACS Barker, right?
Okay.
We were, because you know, me and my friends like to hang out after school. So it just so happened, right, the ice cream uncle with the umbrella one, right?
Okay,
he was packing up. Yeah, he was packing up.
Yeah.
So what we did was we go and buy the dry ice from him.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, we buy because he was like, we saw he was like pouring into the drain. He run throw away, ma. He said, just give us some lah for fun. Then we put the pink dolphin, we put the dry ice inside. Then we pour water. Then we faster close it. And then the thing expanded until like, I don't know lah, very quite like you know, a bomb bag, like how it will expand until the plastic can. So it was like a shape of a mini ball, and then it blew up, bro. Like a bomb. No, it sounded like a bomb.
Yeah, like a bomb.
Yeah, really, like bomb. Then we saw the water fly. Then we faster run away. Then we were so scared. Like the next day, they will say, we are the group of boys. Please own up. You know that kind, yeah.
Yeah, whoever default the pink dolphin. You come
then we were like planning the same night. We were like, hey, if anybody get caught, we just say we trying science experiment. You know that. We try to align the stories so, you know, together. Yeah.
An exempt company must notify the authorized officer in writing of any firework events, and it must be executed not less than 14 working days before the date of the event. So it's like, I'm assuming that for a lot of those like National Day firework stuff, right? It's like
F1, is it?
Yeah, they have to like submit it like maybe like 1 month before or stuff like that lah. Can you imagine if someone never filed the paperwork and then it's like the event don't have the...
But then it's like the person get fired.
Yeah. Losing your job. Yeah. So yeah. The application is also for the exact company to submit the notification of fireworks events to the authorized officer. I wonder who do they like send it to? You know what I mean? Like,
okay, I do believe, right, that pyrotechnics are controlled by the government.
Yes.
Or like they have a specific vendor that they will always go to, you know. But then you think about it, it's damn shook.
Yeah, if
the company damn shook. You get a contract with the government, that's it. Yeah.
I was in Batam recently, right? Fireworks was like, you know, like your HDB, right? It's like one end to the HDB to the other end. Like they were setting up the fireworks like that close there. And then it blew up, right? Everyone started freaking out, yeah.
Because you can hit the wall, this one, right? Yeah.
Yeah. At first, like everyone, wow, fireworks show. Then the first one popped, then damn close, right? Oh my god! Then everyone run to the shelter. Yes, yeah. Then everyone all freaking out, run to the shelter. You can hear my wife screaming like, run inside. Okay, next up, the 4th law. Now, Paul, do you love dogs?
Yes.
Now, interestingly enough, your sister and your brother-in-law, they have an awesome Burmese mountain dog. Have you seen it before?
Yeah.
But if you see, that dog is huge, right? The Burmese mountain dog. It's like, wow, it's damn freaking big, yeah. Yeah, but the head them ginormous lah. If you watch those dog trainers like Cesar Milan, right? You watch like those videos, yeah, they're training the dogs and stuff like that. You will know, right, that he's got a special skill to where he can train the dog to a point where they don't need a leash, you know? Like
yes, because I do. I think certain cases like those gone case dog name maybe not.
Yeah. I saw there was this one episode, right, with Cesar Milan where he had this dog. This person had a dog where the dog will always eat garbage off the floor. Do you see this episode before?
No.
Yeah, so apparently like this dog always like looks on the floor and then will start eating garbage lah. So they were saying like, oh, you have to correct this thing. Then he brought this like girl to like his farm and then say like, hey, you have to like stop doing it this way lah. Then he gave her another dog, right? And this other dog, right, is like a very good dog. Like he trained this dog for like years, like that, like 5 or 6 years. Then the dog did the exact same thing. It started to eat garbage off the floor, no? So it's really like the person
it's the owner lah.
Yeah, it's the owner is like not controlling the leash or like too much slack. Then after that, the dog will just like look down and stuff like that. Yeah. So like interesting enough, it links to this law, which is under the Animals and Birds Act in Singapore. That do you know that it is illegal to not leash your dog in Singapore?
Okay, I think this is it's for safety reasons. Then yes, I think, but I did not know that it was a law. Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently, right, it is illegal to let your dog walk without a leash, even though technically, like let's say the dog is trained or like whatever, like even if Cesar Milan trained the dog, yeah, it's still against the law for it
Illegal.
Illegal for it to be like unleashed. Unleashed. Yes,
Unleashed.
But there are cases, right, where I've seen that the dog is not leashed, like quite often.
Bro, too many times I think.
Yeah, too many times, right? Yeah. And then it's like, you see it's like a cute dog, but then, you know what I mean? Like, you never know. They might just like go and nomp at you and stuff like that. Yeah. I had, my wife's cousin was telling me that she has a friend that was like walking one day, and then this chow chow just beat her hand because the dog was not
chow
leashed.
chows are the most like, they're very territorial creatures, man.
Bro, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, you see, it's like some big ball, very, very cute, but it's not leh. It's like a very dangerous dog, no? Yeah.
My colleague had a chow chow, so we went to her house last year for Chinese New Year.
Okay.
Everybody sat at the table, right? If one person want to go toilet, you have to tell my colleague first. Then they were like, okay, one person go one by one. Because if everybody stand up, the dog will start to growl.
Oh.
Yeah, then like you cannot even look at the dog. Because you look at the dog, then the dog will start growling. Yeah. Yeah, what?
What are you looking at? How much would you guess the fines if you have it like without the leash?
I think like probably like a clear $2,000 or something.
Yeah. Well, I was reading it, right, it's $5,000. If they catch you without. Yeah.
Because the risk of the dog biting somebody is there, ma.
And the thing is, like, even if it's a small dog, they might see another dog. Do you know
And
what
then
I mean?
they get riled up, right? Yeah.
Yeah, get riled up, or you might just like all of a sudden, right, burst off and run.
Spark, civil war.
Yeah, spark civil war. Dog gone it. Yeah, dog days. Also, right, there's this thing, right? If your dog is a repeat offender, right? Which I was like, a repeat offender.
Go to the dog prison.
Yeah, you go to the dog prison. No lah. You get an additional fine of $1,000. So on top of the first fine, right, they will charge you like a additional $1,000.
These are all like deterrence laws, right?
Yes, they're all deterrence laws.
Yeah. Singapore is more of a deterrence rather than like, you commit first, then we see how. yeah, that kind.
Yeah. But I think that if like, let's say for instance, you have a leash of a dog, and then it like, let's say the dog like cannot control and it bite someone, right? I think you're sort of like somewhat protected. Do you know what I mean? Like
because they will look at the first case, right? Was he leashed?
Yeah. So technically, like criminal wise, right, you're safe, but like you of course have to pay for the damages to the person that you caused harm to, lah. Yeah. Story,
especially if you go to those like Great World, River Valley area, like where all the expats are staying. So they may not know the law,
Yeah. Or like they might just run with the dog. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Yeah. They're like run with the dog. Yeah. So if you know, right, just be careful and make sure you leash your dog. It's not worth the
$5,000.
Yeah, it's not worth the $5,000. All right, the last law that we're going to be covering. Paul, have you ever been in a position where you are at a location and then you think like, my phone internet sucks? Have you thought of that before? Like your server connection is not good. Yeah.
Yes.
What broadband user do you use?
Like My Republic.
My Republic. Oh, okay. Well, actually, My Republic is not so bad, lah.
It's not too bad. Yeah.
What about your like phone network?
My phone is a Gomo.
Oh, actually,
I'm SIM only. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm SIM only. Yes. I'm using Giga, which I also think is not bad, lah. Bro, I just say, right, don't get Circle Life. Yeah, $10. Yeah, don't get Circle Life. Circle Life is the worst.
I was a Circle Life user, sir.
The thing sucks, right?
Bro, I think initially it was okay, but after that it just became like dog shit, yeah.
Yeah, bro. It's under M1, right?
Yes.
No, bro. It's
Gomo
bad.
is under StarHub, I think.
Yeah.
Giga
yes.
is Singtel, right?
Yeah, Giga is Singtel. And then they are much better. I think there's a way for them to like sort of give you like lousier internet, correct? Like technically you're connected, but it's like the bit rate is slower. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I feel Circle Life is like that. Like they just neglect lah. Do you know what I mean? Like they don't really care. Yeah. Now let's say for instance, you are in an area, right, where you're like, got no good Wi-Fi. But then you see, Mr. Chua, Chua family, the Wi-Fi.
Chua family 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Chua family 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, no harm connecting, right? Wrong. Yeah, but okay, I will not ask you the question. Have you done this before, lah? Don't want to incriminate you.
Have. You go shopping mall sometimes.
Yes, correct.
And then you see some like random shops Wi-Fi. Then you try clicking on it, but most of the time it won't work, lah.
Yeah, most
But
time
it does.
work,
It shows not private. No, it's not a private server, not a private Wi-Fi.
Yeah. So like technically for a lot of people, right, they'll just think like, hey, this is a like this house Wi-Fi is unprotected. It's okay, what? Do you know what I mean? Like I don't mind, just like link on it. Yeah. They never put a password or whatever. But under this act, right, section 6 of the Computer Misuse and Cybersecurity Act, right, this is considered hacking. Do you know?
Yeah, because you can download the virus or like you tap into the IP address, right?
Yes, correct.
Yes,
correct.
I think which is sensitive lah. I feel that because it gives away your location, your everything else.
I mean, like for some peace of mind, right, it is like it only applies to private Wi-Fi networks. Even though, like, let's say they put it with no password or whatever, right? It's like technically a private network because it belongs to a private home. Yeah. So you can surf your internet with like peace of mind in like Wi-Fi places. Like if they give free Wi-Fi in public or whatever, like technically that's fine. Libraries, restaurants, and MRT stations. Paul, would you like to make a guess? What is the punishment that you'll get for an adult if they catch you?
Why you say like that? I think probably has to be quite severe. Maybe prison.
Oh yeah, prison. How long?
Oh yeah, really? 24 months or 36 months or something like that.
Up to 24 months.
Up to
you know what?
3 years or something.
Yeah, you're correct. It's exactly up to 36 months. Up to 3 years.
Maximum 3 years lah.
Yeah, maximum 3 years lah. Or you get fined $10,000. You know what I mean?
Imagine you go inside imagine the inmate. Bro, what are you in here for? I use my neighbor's Wi-Fi.
Bro, I'm a hacker.
I want to watch football.
Yeah, my house, the internet not very fast, but they're using my Republic. I thought it would be better.
Yeah, I do find that Singapore are very fast to come out with new laws. That is like, example, like the time they had no alcohol after 10 o'clock.
Yeah, and then implement it very fast.
Yeah. And then like maybe, last time they say above 8 people is considered illegal gathering.
Yeah.
If you're seen in public with 8 people, or then the police have right to inquire what's going on.
I did not know, right, that it's illegal to feed pigeons. Do you know?
I mean, okay, yeah, I think that is a real. I think it's a quite a common law in overseas. I mean around the world, but maybe towards like when you go to the zoo, say, do not feed animals or something like that.
Yeah.
But then they never say, you cannot feed at home or something,
Yeah, correct. I mean, like if it's your own pet, then okay, it's a bit different lah. But you can't technically feed like those like stray pigeons or whatever. I think because it's the fact that it could be quite how to say, they can carry
unhygienic.
disease. Yeah, or like unhygienic and stuff like that lah. Yeah, so just be careful and be wary for all of these laws in Singapore. After this episode, hopefully you will be more wary of like what not to do in Singapore.
But I do find that I occasionally break the law.
Okay, what law do you break?
I think like every other day I'll just jaywalk.
That was our weirdest laws in Singapore episode.
Get out of here!
Oh, look at the time. The coffee shop is closing. But in the meantime, if you enjoyed the episode, please remember to give it a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe. We have episodes that drops every Monday. But in the same time, also, if you're into football, we have the Football Kaki that drops every Wednesday. And if you're into fun and interesting game show formats, we have the SG Draft Podcast, our big podcast here at the Chit Chatter that drops every Friday. Also, if you're into interesting and fun tournament polls, we have a weekly tournament that goes up every Monday, Thursday on our Instagram page. And this week's tournament is going to be the weirdest law in Singapore. So we talked about it. And then, you know what? If you think that being naked in your own house is a, is a weird law, you can vote. If you're a nudist, yeah, you can go and vote. So head over to our Instagram every Monday to Thursday at 12 p.m. It's a reoccurring knockout tournament. So head over to our Instagram and go and vote. Okay, hopefully everyone will be a law-abiding citizen. But remember,
a kopi a day keeps your troubles away.
You
are
guilty.
Guilty
Guilty is charged.